Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and kind of talk about The Last Dance one last time. Hopefully, a lot of things have happened. Scottie Pippen was not happy with Michael Jordan. Horace Grant did an interview with Inside the Sports. Used to be a magazine. Not even sure if they still rolling right now. And it proved that Horace was at one point a team snitch. But first, let's talk about Michael Jordan lying himself. Okay, audio has emerged of Michael Jordan saying that he wouldn't play on the Dream Team if Isiah Thomas was on there. So let's talk about it. Check our NBA Talk playlist out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And yeah, I mean, we all knew Jordan was full of shit. Most of the old heads don't really respect Jordan. You know, people did mad at Isiah. Just tell you the hypocrisy right here. Isiah did what he had to do to get the win, right? They was physical. They barged their way through. If Isiah didn't do what he did in Detroit, they wouldn't have got a championship. Being hard-nosed, being physical, playing the villain role. You know, he did what he had to do by any means necessary to be victorious in this league. And if he didn't do that, he wouldn't have won. Michael Jordan did anything he had to do to be victorious in this league. If he didn't do it, he wouldn't have won. As far as punching his teammates, cussing his teammates out, taking their food, calling them bees, calling them hoes, calling them all these different names. But on one side, one guy, Michael Jordan, is celebrated, and one guy, Isiah Thomas, is vilified. Once again, it just shows you how the media can control the narrative. Isiah Thomas did everything he needed to do to win. You know, when Magic will get dirty and elbow people and get grimy and get his hands dirty, when Bird did it, when Jordan did it, everybody turned a blind eye. When Isiah did it, it was frowned upon. And that's because Isiah played in Detroit. The media in the league, they don't want to see small markets or middle markets win. Don't want to see it. They want Boston and LA every year. Or they want whoever Jordan playing on or LeBron playing on to make it to the finals. It's all about money. Sports is not organic. And when the Pistons wedged their way through the East, and when, you know, after Bird went down, they wanted Jordan to kind of be the bridge between, you know, the 80s and the 90s. But it was Isiah. And when Isiah and the Pistons got dirty, it was frowned upon. There was a lot of million bad articles wrote. When Jordan and Bird and Magic did it, or did it in their own way, Jordan was elbowing and punching teammates. It was swept under the rug. When Michael Jordan had a gambling problem, you know, you think he really walked away from the NBA for 2 years because he was tired? It's a rumor going around that he was like unofficially suspended. You know, this dude testified. You know what I'm saying? And then people try to say, well, Magic didn't like Isiah, and, you know, this, that, and the third. They didn't want Isiah on the team neither. No, it's bullshit. Michael Jordan lied and said he didn't want Isiah on it. He said he didn't say he didn't want Isiah on the team. And now we all knew, anybody that followed this for years, we knew it was bull jive. We knew it was bull jive. You know? But it just shows you the inconsistency of the media and other fans. To be honest, Michael Jordan was just a whole ass nigga. I can't say it no different. All the moves that he pulled over the course of time, bro, not getting Scottie paid, you know, not coming out in favor of the black North Carolina senator that was running and giving a private donation, saying Republicans buy Nikes too. Michael was terrible. And then you hear about the stories. It basically, you know, he don't listen to rap. And, you know, was it Ghostface Killer had a story about him, how he said he don't fuck with rap. Chameleon said he don't mess with niggas and all this type of stuff. Michael Jordan is just a whole ass nigga, bro. You know? And that's the truth. The media, if you a media darling, they can erase all the bull jive. But eventually, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, all of it's gonna come out. Especially if you're a brother. So Michael just sat there and told a bold-faced lie. So how can I believe you when you pulled so many hoe-ass moves throughout your entire career? How can I believe you? You just a hoe-ass nigga. You know, that's just what it is. And every old head knew it, bro. They tried to make it seem it was Bird and Magic and then Jordan. No. Isiah got a winning record versus him. You feel me? And Isiah had a gripe to pick with him because he took Chicago from him. Was Isiah 100% right? Absolutely not. You know? Absolutely not. You can't get mad because Jordan, that's Jordan. That was something special. They said an all-star game freeze out. That was false. They tried to vilify Isiah Thomas. Now, if Isiah played for the Lakers or the Boston Celtics, it'd have been a different story. You know, that's the truth. But let's talk about Horace, and then I'll end off with Scottie. Now, I seen Carcino, post on social media this old, from Inside Sports, an old article about Horace Grant throwing Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson under the bus while being on the Bulls. Now, him and Scottie was supposed to be close while they, in their three-peat. And he basically said, Scottie became arrogant, became cocky. He let the fame go to his head. And he said, Phil Jackson trying to use me. So when you go out there and make those comments, and also you close with the dude who wrote the book that vilified Jordan, you feel me? People gonna put one and one together and see you a snitch. You snitched openly. Well, I didn't tell Sam this and I didn't tell Sam that, but you told Inside Sports that one of your best friends on the team was arrogant and cocky and he let the fame go to his head. No matter how I feel about, somebody, I'm not about to run to the media and throw them under the bus. If we cool. If we ain't cool, I ain't got time for that. That's something you keep to yourself. You winning. So what is there to complain about? Why let the media in? Why even do that story? You openly snitched in the locker room, and people didn't understand what I was saying about Draymond, and Kendrick Perkins trying to assassinate Kevin Durant character. What goes on in the locker room stays in the locker room. Everybody know that. That plays football, play baseball, that play basketball. In high school or middle school, whatever it was, used to be slap boxing, used to be fights in the locker room. When nobody tell the coach, you feel me? What goes on in the locker room is a brotherhood. So if you leaking information out about the locker room, you a snitch. You a whole ass nigga. It ain't two ways around it. And that's what Horace Grant was, and that's what Kevin Durant and Kendrick Perkins are. You don't leak information out the locker room, and Horace Grant talking about it wasn't me, and maybe it wasn't Horace Grant, but you got a history. It ain't like when shit was, even if shit going bad, you hear all these things leaking out about an NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball team when things are going bad. When things are going good, you still complaining? Oh, Phil's trying to use me. He went to Orlando. They made the finals, but that was it. And Horace could have, people said it was over money. But one of the reasons Horace said, because he said Orlando was a team that was on the come up. And with Jordan gone, he didn't really see the Bulls doing much. Maybe if they had Horace, when Jordan left, Horace and Pippen, they would have made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. That was the difference. Other than Jordan, not having that dude in the middle that can do the dirty work. And they got Rodman to come in to do the dirty work. The rest was history when Jordan came back. But Horace Grant, you snitched. You openly snitched when nobody asked you your opinion. Even if they ask you your opinion, come on, you gonna throw your best friend on the team, or one of your best friends on the team, under the bus? Oh, he arrogant, he cocky. Fame didn't change him. Well, that's what fame do. Now everybody know you can hit the baddest chicks. You know what I'm saying? Now you got your own shoes and all this, that, and the third. So, like I said before, he just sound like somebody that was informant to begin with. And Horace Grant, he trying to defend his name and his family name. No, nigga, what you do even before the social media era that was print and published, it still come back to bite you. So you can't even defend your name no more. You've been on some snitch bitch shit for a long time. And I'm heavy on that locker room shit, man, because what goes on in there, that's personal. That's team. And these dudes get to the media and they go to the media anonymously. That's how you get these anonymous things that's going on in locker rooms. Or they go or they retire, they become part of the media, and they start telling people business in the locker room. Oh, you ain't never heard this story before. They go to the media, and basically that's the sports version of a raccoon. You know what I'm saying? When you start, spilling people's secrets out. Now, if you spill what you did out as a professional player just about you, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with it. Gilbert Arenas did a story talking about, how he would bag the chicks and have the young guys, basically, take them to the hotel room so he won't be seen leaving with them. That's cool. But when you get personal about people and personal about what they doing and what they going through or how they changing, there's no move. But apparently Scottie Pippen is mad at Jordan. Right? And I don't understand what he's mad about. Because they didn't put emphasis on him quitting in Detroit with the migraine. They really could have banged that out. Real talk. They really could have told that story. All right? Then he got mad because they talked about him quitting when Jordan left, and because Tony Kukoc took the last shot and they didn't draw the last shot up for him. Then he got mad because Scottie Pippen got mad because of the Utah Jazz, the 98 finals, when he had a back injury and, it made it seem like a quitter. But you've been quitting. You know what I'm saying? Was a migraine, the Tony Kukoc story, that's part of The Last Dance. That's a prominent part. How can you be mad because somebody put the truth out there? They didn't portray you to be, something that you wasn't. That's who you was. When times got tough, Scottie Pippen will fold at certain points. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it made Jordan look worse for not fighting for you a better wage. He making $33 million, you making $2 million. They talked about your upcoming, your background. They talked about a lot of stuff. So what else? How can you be mad at the truth? And like Town Business said, check that channel out, Town Business Sports Entertainment. Scottie Pippen should have asked for a final cut. You upset? That just shows you, bro, how his wife Larsa Pippen is future playing him. He's a simpleton. You feel me? He's a simp. That shit ain't gonna bother me. If anything, this is Rose's profile. A lot of people understand how important Scottie was. Jordan said he was selfish. You signed a contract, you know what I'm saying? That's his opinion. But that's another whole ass move that Jordan made. You don't never hang out a teammate for wanting to get that money. That's not your business. If Scottie wanted to sit out, Scottie could sit out. I'm not gonna speak on it. Privately, we can talk. Privately, I have my opinions, but I'm not 20 years later, in the moment, 10 years later, 50 years later, I'm not going to throw none of my teammates under the bus for trying to get their money. Straight up and down. And that's just another whole-ass move Jordan made. You should be fighting to get him a better wage. But maybe they knew the organization they was playing with. You know what I'm saying? And the organization they was playing with was cheap. It's one of the worst organizations in the National Basketball Association to this day. My Deontay Wilder voice. And, I wouldn't even be mad. What I'd be mad about is Future and your wife. Him spending your money flying on your jet. But you can see kind of Scottie ain't mentally tough like that. He ain't built like that. He ain't got that edge like that. That's not wrong. He was tough as nails on the court when he was a defender. But when times get hard, Scottie Pippen bid and fold at the same time. So, I don't understand what he mad about. Everybody that knew basketball knew it, but maybe he mad that the youth kind of portray him as being soft and a quitter. But I think if anything, just show how important Scottie Pippen was. When Magic was cooking, Jordan in the finals, they showed that. They ain't put emphasis on that neither. And Scottie had to come in and shut that ass down. Scottie Pippen just as responsible as those 6 rings as Michael Jordan is. But let me know what you guys think about the video. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal description. Best way to donate is share the video. But let me know what you guys think about this. Check out our NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Check out my Retro Hoop series. I dropped a Retro Hoop series episode today about Akeem Olajuwon, his 94th season, perhaps being the greatest individual season of all time. So check that out one time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We gone.